Now we have ourselves some new challengers in the Awakened, episode 14. Oop. Little bit of recording software up there. Oops. Not the end of the world. There's no unregistered Hypercam 2.
I have been waiting right here where Silhouette says she and I would rendezvous, but she is late.
Or perhaps you're just impatient, Kruger.
Huh?
Even after all this time, you still doubt his words?
There you are. And here I thought you got lost in traffic, Silene.
Dun dun dun! All devouring abyss. Cool name.
Your words wound me, truly.
And still as terrible as ever at sarcasm.
Ember, you will remember.
I learned that from you, after all.
You're so funny. Anyways, did Silhouette fill you in on why we're meeting up here in Barren City instead of our usual hideout?
Unfortunately, no. He only told me he and Dragma were arriving here within 24 hours.
Oh, of course he would. Well, guess I'm gonna have to fill you in then while we wait.
You see, it all started when... Play the entire intro, and that's how we got here today. Also, interesting tidbit that was pointed out to me. Kruger here was actually a former champion, because as stated in a previous episode, at least I think it was about Kruger here, or one of the main elites. The point is, and there was someone who was supposed to face the King of Games, but was so terrified of his power, they just quit on the spot and left. They are now a member of this organization. I believe it was Kruger here, 99% sure. So that's interesting to see, but they set up this boss and now he's going to come back. Odds are he's going to be like, now that I have more power in darkness, I'm not afraid of you anymore. That is the biggest mistake you ever made. Almost similar to the, was it Maya and Azula bit in Avatar? I love Zuko more than I fear you. No, you're wrong. You should have feared me more. Well, in that case, Azula was entirely wrong. But, that's just what I think of when it comes to that sort of thing, you know? Every word you just said was wrong. But I wonder what these new challenges are going to be, or challengers. Well, obviously the elite henchmen, but I guess we'll have to wait and see what we get ourselves into as we begin the episode. And faces Silhouette. There's still that samurai deal with versus the Silhouette samurai. Meh. We'll get in the episode and find out. New challengers for the umpteenth time. Back in the tournament.
What's going on? I thought we would have been moving on to the next round by now.
I guess we reopened it now.
Just as confused as you are, Takai. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for your patience. It appears as we were ending out the final matches of round 1, we miscounted, and there is still one final match to be held.
Fine, let's just get it over with.
Hey, who let that guy back in?
A little bit of comedy.
Now that we've taken care of securing the arena, it's time to introduce our final contestants of round 1. Coming all the way from Eclipse Duel Academy, one of the top-rated duelists has deemed our tournament worthy of his skills. Give it up for Hoshino Kage!
Oh boy.
So this is what it feels like to be noticed.
Dude's wearing the
And
Mystic
his
Water from
opponent,
Pokemon
a
around his
ruthless
neck.
competitor on the global circuit. Give it up for the 10th ranked Alexander!
Alexander, no last name.
Promise to give it my all. Hey, that guy sounds familiar.
Meh, must be your imagination.
See, mi amigo.
Stop wearing stupid outfits!
Never!
I will tell you once more. Silencio! Duelist!
At least we know Dorado got better and is now out of the hospital.
Oh, Eclipse Duel Academy, huh?
Look at that.
Heard
Dorado
some
got
the
out of the
top
hospital
competitors on the
before
global circuit
RJ.
went to that school. Yes, and I am looking forward to ascending the ranks myself once
What
I
does
have
it
graduated.
say about a character that your most notable
is
trait was
that
the
a
fact that you were in the
Well
hospital?
then, consider me your first test to see if you're
It's like
ready.
High Tension
With
Joker.
pleasure.
Initializing dual field.
I wonder where we'll go this time. The city?
Dual field, final city.
This is the final city.
Ah,
Dang.
so this is what our new technology has accomplished. I wouldn't get distracted if I were you, because the real stress test starts now. Let's duel! Time to get this started. First, I'll summon Magical Musketeer
Oh,
Starfire.
boy. Look out, guys. Magical Musketeers are
Then
gonna
I'll set
break the
one
meta.
card.
At least that's what all the Yugi tubers told me.
That'll
I'm
do it
sorry,
for
whenever
me.
I see Magical
Your
Musketeers, I'm going to remember.
Well,
I
that
remember
turn
something
was
clickbait.
certainly...
I
how
can't
should
take
put
Yugi
this?
tubers seriously.
Lackluster. Ooh, ouch! Oh, that's a cruel strat, man.
Yeah.
I know you're from Eclipse Duel Academy, but I didn't know that's what you learned there. Isn't that quite foolish? Mocking and underestimating your opponent before the fight's even started?
Not if it's accurate.
Oh, trust me.
Accurate.
This duel was over before it even began. That overconfidence will be your downfall.
No, it won't.
I draw. He set one card and only has one monster with abysmal attack points. Ah, you can't fool me, Mr. 10th Ranked. I know an obvious bait when I see it. You believe yourself clever, don't you? Well, I've seen right through your pitiful attempts to bait me. Have you now? I must be getting rusty if a school kid figured out my plan. So I'll activate this! Infinite Impermanence! If I control no cards, I can activate this card from my hand.
Dang, shut down the
Wait,
entire
there are
column of
traps
Magical
you can
Musketeer
activate
deck.
from your hand?
Unfortunately, yes. And those are the ones I despise the most.
Now, with the power of
I can
Infinite
relate.
Impermanence, I will negate
The only way for
whatever
trap cards to be
effects that
good,
Starfire
they're
has.
basically spells.
Hold it right there, partner. These muskets ain't just for show. Thanks to the effect of Starfire, I can activate this from my hand on your turn. Magical Musket Last Stand.
Oh look, Last Stand
With the
in
power
Final
of this
City.
counter trap, Infinite
Fortunately,
Impermanence
Musketeers can
is
activate
null
hand
and
traps.
void.
Well, trap cards from their hand.
Oh, that's not ah!
Perfect.
You activating it from your hand was unexpected.
You can
Now I
activate it
can
with the hand as long
assume
as it's
your
in the same
deck contains
column as their
monsters who
monster,
also
but
hold
they can
such
only
an
use that
ability.
once per turn.
Check out the Bookworm. You would be correct in your assumption. And speaking of, Starfire's about to call another Musketeer right now thanks to her effect. Because a trap card was activated in the same column as her, I can now summon a Magical Musketeer monster from my
The
deck
Magical
in
Musketeers
defense
are a
mode.
good archetype. It
As
do
long as
deserve
its
some more
level is 4
support,
or
but
below, of course.
unfortunately,
So come on out,
Yugi
Magical
tubers.
Musketeer Casper! Anyways, go ahead and continue your turn.
our turn, comrade.
What's worse is that he still has 2 cards left in his hand, which I can only assume are more interrupting spells and traps.
Well,
too
traps,
weak,
yes.
I must
Spells,
pull out all the
not so much.
stops.
So it could be like a dark hole
Prepare
or something.
yourself. I activate the spell
Magic-Key.
Magic-Key Mafia.
Nice.
And with the power of this spell, I can tribute monsters from my hand or field for a ritual summon. Ritual summon? Yeah, it's another one of the major summoning mechanics in Duel Monsters.
No, it doesn't use the extra
In
deck,
order
so...
to ritual summon properly, you need 2 things.
Apparently it's a bad
Uno,
it's
the
summoning
proper
mechanic.
spell
Meh.
to ritual
Meh.
summon your monster. And dos, monsters whose levels equal or exceed the level of the monster you're attempting to summon. That
I think I
sounds
saw
like
stuff
fusion
for
summoning
rituals.
with extra steps.
I mean, it kind
I
of
will
is,
tribute my
but
level
back in
4
the day,
Clefkus,
fusion
the
monsters were
Magic-Key
more
Sky
specific. They
Blaster
had
that's
to be
residing in my hand.
specific monsters.
Twist and
whereas
evolve.
Ritual
Unlock
monsters
your
could
first
be
layer
whatever
of
you
power.
wanted. But
Ritual
now,
summon.
fusion monsters are basically whatever you
Come
want, so
forth
they
level
kind of
4
hindered
Magic-Key
rituals
Mech
more.
Musket Batos Buster. Impressive. You haven't seen anything yet.
Oh.
Battle. Batos
I saw
Buster.
stuff with them
Attack
ritual
Starfire
monsters.
now.
When they show up, it's like, representation.
You just don't learn, do you? Time for another lesson. I activate the quick play spell, Magical Musket Cross Domination. Now,
I'm more familiar
with
with them with their
your
trap
monster
cards,
not
those
only
are
loses
spells.
all of its effects, but its
They can
attack
have, like,
and
Magical
defense are
Musketeers
shot
hot in
down
it, to
to
be fair.
0. I've had enough of you looking down on me.
No, you haven't.
So I'll counter with my own quick play spell, Magic-Key Battle. I return Magic-Key Mafia from my graveyard to my deck. What was that supposed to accomplish? Cross Domination still stops your monster dead in its tracks.
Incorrect.
Batos Buster's attack points unchanged. Nani? Why didn't its attack points change? Seems we have a dropout as our opponent.
Ooh.
Otherwise, he would have known that if Magic-Key Battle is activated in response to an opponent's card or effect activation, Then all my Magic Key monsters and normal monsters become unaffected by the opponent's activated card's effect.
Nice.
Why, you clever little brat. Well, even if I can't affect your monster, Casper's effect still triggers since the spell was activated in his column. I can now search my deck for any magical musket card I want and add it to my hand.
Alright.
So I'll add another Last Stand to my hand.
Alright.
Very well then. Bonos Buster,
Also keep attacking
continue
now.
your assault!
That girl is dead as mud.
Well played, Hoshino. With that, I'll set this card face down. That completes my turn.
Gotta give him credit where credit's due. Not many people can play through cross-domination like that.
Yeah, if I were dueling Alexander, I might have been stopped completely by Last Stand alone. My draw. Can't believe he stopped cross-domination like that. That's one of my best cards, too.
Sorry, bud.
Then again, he is from Eclipse Duel Academy.
Yeah.
Guess I should stop.
I mean,
holding
they
back.
survived Valtor's
Hope
wrath,
you're ready,
so
Bookworm,
they must have
because
some
the
power.
kid gloves just came off. Oh, are you finally ready to take this seriously? Hey, I'm always serious. Could have fooled me. Okay, smart Alec, you asked for it. Up here now, the Sharpshooter Circuit.
Oh?
The summoning condition
There are
is
links
one
in this,
level
alright.
8 or lower magical musket monster. I set magical
I was talking
musketeer
about my butt with the
Casper and the
magic
Link
monsters.
Arrow. Link summon.
I'll take that L, no
now
problem.
Up here, magical musketeer Max.
Excellent summon animation.
Whoa, wait a minute, Link summon?
Yes.
Just wait till he
my
finds out about
second favorite
Pendulum.
summoning method. Link monsters are a unique type of
My
monster
first, the
that
ritual
have no levels,
takes like 30
no
single
ranks,
seconds.
and no defense points.
Unique is not the term I'd use for a summoning method that lets you use any monster to summon it, regardless of type, level,
No,
or
some
rank.
of them have restrictions, to be
Absolutamente
fair.
asquerosa. Just thinking about them makes my blood boil.
Just wait till they make the Eldritch Link
I may
monster.
have used them against Dorado in the past.
Oh my,
I'd imagine.
Link summoning? So you aren't just a one-trick pony
I'm
then.
a Link one trick
Keep
pony.
talking, pal. When I Link summon Max, I can use one of his 2 effects to either add magical musket spell or traps to my hand, or summon as many magical musket monsters up to the number of set cards you control. But I'll just add the trap magical musket fiendish deal, since my hand needs refilling. Now I activate my continuous trap magical musket crooked crown. With this, I can special summon any magical musket monster I want from my hand.
Okay.
Who said I was going to let you do what you want?
You did.
Reveal counter trap. Magic key ring.
Oh! Yeah!
To save the
I fired you!
Reveal
I
counter
fired
trap.
you!
Magic key unlocking. This trap card can only
Stop it,
activate
you
if I control a Magic
bastards.
key monster.
There's a
It not
special
only
place in
negates your
hell.
continuous traps
I want
activation,
you to
but also
know
changes
that.
the attributes of all monsters you control to any attribute I desire. Oh, no you don't. You didn't think my magical musket spells and traps were limited to your turn, did you?
Maybe?
Max has the same effect as
Yeah,
my
they were
other
having fun
magical
with this
musket
one.
monsters. So I activate the Last Stand in my hand. You have got
You
to
just
be
pulling out a block every time. It's hysterical.
Oh, that's getting on my nerves. Now, where was I? Oh, that's right. Behold
And they're
the
not
light
doing
of
the Discord thing. We're
underworld,
just,
where magic
changing
and
the gun
artillery
emote to a
meet.
squirt gun.
Come
That
forth,
solves
my
all
master,
gun violence
seal this
everywhere.
duel. Magical Musketeer Mastermind Zachiel, I summon you!
Oh, great. He was the ace,
There
and
he
Total Link
is!
showed up.
Alexander's ace
Well, the
monster
boss is right. He
Zachiel!
even responded.
I see. So this is your ace. Come then. 'Twould be my pleasure.
Twould.
But first, I'll strike a deal with my master by activating the continuous trap Magical Musket Fiendish Deal. With this, my magical musket monsters can't be destroyed by any of your card effects. Wait, then his monsters are practically untouchable now?
Pretty much.
Not entirely, but it does limit his opponent's interactions with his monsters.
Severely.
These decks have all been absolute BS today.
What does BS stand for?
It stands for
It
bull
stands
language.
for bull-
Shoes!
Ha!
Sorry about that. Let's continue watching the duel.
Time to battle! Zachiel, Barry Botos Buster!
My pleasure.
Reminds me of a freaking Jeff Dunham joke. I can't remember. Anytime I hear BMW, all I can hear is big
Darn
Mexican
it.
woman. There is no, I
Max,
don't
and the
actually know what
finishing
BMW
touch.
stands for, just a freaking
Don't
joke.
you? Ah! I
you
swear,
just
if you do
shoot
that
me?
one more time.
Freaking Helsing Alter
Okay,
with the
I've had my
freaking,
fun. Your move.
the werewolf dude just shoots her.
What an incredible duel this has been so far! Hoshino had an advantage last turn, but Alexander has turned the tables right back on him. Can Eclipse Duel Academy's star duelist pull through, or will his career end before it even begins?
Only one way to find out.
No,
Let's jump
I
into the. Oh
refuse to
wait,
let
we're
it
already
end
in the
here.
duel.
As long as I still have life points, I'm still in this. Now that's the kind of confidence I expect from an aspiring duelist. Don't keep me waiting too long, Hoshino. It's your move.
Alright, Hoshino, you've made it this far. Breathe.
Ah!
It all comes down to this next draw. If I don't get the card I need, Alexander is certain to finish me off on the next turn. Heart of the cards. Guide me.
I draw!
I drew a Rickroll!
It's here! Ooh, seems like we drew a winner. Yes, this card shall lead me to victory. I activate Pot of Desires. By banishing
I always
the
laugh
top
when that
10
happens.
cards
Just
of my
like,
deck
I
face
heart
down,
of the
I
cards,
can
guide
draw 2
me,
cards.
and then guide me
That
again.
is a high-risk card. What makes you think you'll draw the cards you need with that? You might accidentally banish your only out. I have faith that the Heart of the Cards will guide my draws. Now, the top 10 cards, be gone!
It was just 10 copies of his outs.
And now, I draw 2 cards. Perfect. Now I summon Magnificent Magic-Key Moptiel.
Hey
When
now,
he's summoned,
we're all
I
star.
can special summon 1 normal monster from my graveyard in defense mode. And in response to that, I'll play Max
Ah!
So summon away. Very well. Then return to us, Clapkeys, the Magic-Key Sky Blaster. And thank you for the free draw. Let's hope it's something useful, because I'm bringing
He's
out
now
the
going to
big
become
guns.
Demonic Duel at
I
midnight.
activate
Pro
Magic-Key
Edition.
Moptia once more to fuse Clavkeys and 1 normal monster from my deck, Alexandrite Dragon. Whoa, wait. You can ritual and fusion summon?
Yep,
And using monsters from your deck? How's that possible?
because I'm using
It's
vanillas. No
simple.
one cares.
As long as I control a normal monster, Magic-Key Moptia lets me use normal monsters from my deck
I
as
swear to God, they can
materials
make an
for
archetype
either
of
ritual
normal monster that
or
lets them
fusion
fusion
summons.
Synchro Xyz,
Well,
Ritual,
aren't
and
you a
Link
jack of
all
all
at the same
trades?
time.
The time is
And-
now.
and
Twist
no one
and
would
evolve.
care because it's playing
Unlock
normal
your second
monsters.
layer of power. Fusion summon. Come forth, Magic-Key Beast and Cielabolas.
Dang.
Ooh, scary. And thank you for another free draw. You'll find my beast to be quite terrifying once I use his special ability. Once per turn, I can target 1 normal monster in my graveyard and 1 monster on your field with the same attribute. Your monster is then switched to defense mode and loses 1,000 defense points.
That's annoying.
What trickery is this?
Zachiel! How dare you! Let's battle! Go, Cielabolas! Attack Zachiel now!
Don't just stand there, you fool! How dare
Bloody Dual Spirit's
No!
dead.
Zachiel! Here's the
Sure it
best
was.
part.
It's
Whenever
talking, so I just
Cielabolas
assumed.
destroys a monster in battle, that monster is banished.
No way! I can't believe this!
Believe it, Mr.
It's like
10th
70% of
You've
Eggman's
been outplayed.
lines in Sonic Adventure
What a
1.
turnabout! Hoshino has taken out Alexander's ace monster just like that! Dios mio, what a move! You're
Chase
telling
Coggins
me
again.
Hoshino's got some style for a student, that's for sure.
Big deal. He drew the out is all.
And that
I'm
requires
not
skill,
done
as
yet.
you said.
Go, Moptiel! Attack Max!
Not usually my job, but
They had fun with this one, you can tell.
My, where's all that bravado you showed before? Oh, you think you're so clever, don't you? Stop laughing! Sorry, I couldn't help but laugh, remembering what you said before. That this duel was over before it began. I don't remember saying that. Oh, don't worry. This duel is over. Don't keep me waiting. It's your move. I agree. My draw.
This brat is not going to get the upper hand on me anymore. I have one good chance to turn it around, and now is the time.
Oh, really?
This is the most I can do at the moment. I summon Magical Musketeer Wild. That ends my turn.
That's it?
A shame. You started the
Didn't
duel
you
with
attack
a
the other Magical
lackluster
Musketeer with
move,
1600 attack?
and now you'll end it the same way. Now who's underestimating their opponent?
Maybe
I've
he's
still
bluffing.
got plenty of tricks up my sleeve. We'll see. My draw. You've seen Ritual and Fusion.
Ready
but
for
I can
Synchro?
also Synchro Summon. What? Impossible! I think you'll find all things are possible. I activate Monster Reborn. This lets me summon any monster from either of our graveyards.
Great.
So I'm bringing back Clavkeys, the Magic Key Sky Blaster once more.
Hello.
Oh, if only I could double tune.
Huh.
Though I'm sure Jack Atlas would stir from his grave just to correct me on how it's done.
You're right.
Regardless,
I'll show you
I
true
tune
jacking
together
off.
level
Wait,
4
what?
Magic with level
That would
4
touch.
Clavkeys.
Twist and evolve. Unlock your forbidden lair of power. Synchro Summon.
Show us your real stuff.
Appear level 8 Magic Key Fiend Transferal Mine.
First Ritual, then Fusion, now Synchro?
Whoever this guy
It's
is,
like
he's got
you
great
said,
power.
Alexander. I'm a jack of all trades. I prefer to be prepared for everything. Now, when Transferal Mine is synchro summoned using 2 monsters who hold different attributes, I can set any Magic Key spell or trap from my deck to my field. So I'll set another Magic Key battle. Speaking of, you're not going to get the chance to battle.
Oh, really?
Because I'm activating Magical Musket Steady Hands from my hand. With
Ooh.
this spell, I can double the attack and defense of one of my Magical Musket monsters until the end of this turn. So Wild's attack is doubled to 3,400.
It's got that
It
protection
seems
too.
you've forgotten about my Anciella Bolus's ability, so allow me to remind you. By simply targeting one normal monster in my graveyard, my Alexandrite Dragon, your Magical Musketeer Wild, who holds the same attribute, Light, is switched to defense mode and loses 1,000 defense points. This
Yeah.
can't be happening. How did I
Because
lose
the stats were double
control of
went
the
to
duel
1800
this
and then went
easily?
down by 1,000.
Bold
so
of
that's
you
why
to
it was
assume
about
you
900.
had control in the first place. I've been orchestrating this duel since it began.
You planned all this out
Now
from the very
Anciella
beginning?
Bolus, attack Wild! No! I'm not finished yet. Even if Transferal Mine attacks, I still have life points left. I'll turn this around on my next turn. There is
Yeah.
no next
Just waiting
turn.
for it.
Magic Key Fiend Transferal Mine can attack twice every battle
Oh
phase.
no.
You gotta be kidding me.
I am not to be kidding
Transferal
you.
Mine, end this duel. Gate of Despair. Dang it! Ah!
Well, GG. That was a good duel for both the
Well,
contestants.
there goes my rematch with Takai.
Yep.
Still, if you're this good now, I can't imagine what you'll be like when you finally ascend the ranks. Your words do me great honor, Alexander. I promise I shall continue to subvert all expectations. Ha! I'ma hold you to that.
Magical Musketeer did a pretty good job, and Musketeers do have some pretty
And with
impressive
that,
moves.
the winner of today's duel is...
But the Magic Keys has some unexpected results too. Magic Keys ain't nothing to sneeze
Things are
at.
finally getting interesting.
Dios mío, what a duel! Our competition is steep, mi amigos.
Oh, indeed, and they're only
Here,
gonna get
but
steeper as we
lucky
get
for
closer
us,
to the finals.
we all made it to the next round.
Yep.
Let's give it everything we got.
I look forward to see what comes next. Alright, so after a big plot episode related to the previous episode, we go back to our tournament arc, which, you know what, it's fine. We had a bit of a breather episode, now back to the other stuff. What's funny is that, I just saw some of the thing. What's funny is that at what was it? I wasn't sure I thought. Oh yeah. I kind of was hoping we get more plot in the thing too, just because, you know, we got so much of the previous thing of like, oh, I can't wait to see where this goes, and then we're back in the tournament arc. It's like, oh, I mean, I love dueling in the action scenes, but it's like, I want the story. You know, you've done a good job with the story when the Yu-Gi-Oh fans going, don't give me Yu-Gi-Oh, give me a story. I mean, I don't need it to be all stories like that, but still, I don't know. It was a pretty good thing. It was good to see both these contestants, because they're going to be of great power and whatnot. And establish that, especially the Magic Geek guy. That'd be an interesting opponent to face with how his normal monster is working out, all the mechanics he has and what he can work with. That'd be cool to see. I imagine he'll probably go up against Dorado next, maybe, or something. I'm just glad Dorado's back, honestly. It's good to see him again, and back at full health, too, so always appreciated and whatnot. He's back, and he's still got all his 5,000 costumes, just as we love for him. All these ungodly outfits, yeah. And, yeah, it was just a good duel, good back and forth. I like the white-haired guy's like, you must show me respect and honor, and not be so egotistical. And I actually held up to that, just like, no, I will show you respect, and then kick your ass. Those who show respect to go a little bit further in Yu-Gi-Oh!, at least in the fan shows. The respect goes a long way. Now, you know, if only we could kill that Rick, well, not kill, but if only we could unalive that Rick rolling guy. Save the dude, shut up, one more PG, you know. But anyway, yeah, aside from the Rick rolls, it was a good episode. I'm glad I checked out. Overall, great stuff as always from Dealer and Fate. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time. Later.